Good evening.
Good evening. I would like to take this time this evening to talk to you about a topic that I find near and dear to my heart, me. I would like to take this opportunity for you to get to know me a little better. This is my first speech, and I am a bit nervous. If you promise to give me your undivided attention, I promise to be engaging and will try my hardest not to imagine any of you in your underwear. My name is Latasha Yvette Summers, and I made my guest appearance into this world on May 2nd, 1976 at Brookdale Hospital in Brooklyn, New York. I was born from the union of Oscar and Barbara Jean Summers. I'm the oldest girl in my family, but I do have an older half-sibling named Kevin and a younger sister named Nicole. I do feel like I possess the characteristics of both oldest and middle child syndrome. My friends call me by a myriad of nicknames such as Lala, Tosh, Tish Tosh, Tushi, Ty, but I prefer to be called T. In my early childhood, I was raised in Brownsville on Bristol Street. I have many fond memories of growing up in the neighborhood, such as block parties, swimming at the Brooklyn Recreation Center on Linden Boulevard, and learning how to play double dutch with the older girls, and sitting on the porch learning how to braid hair. At the age of 7, I moved to Elmont, Long Island, where my parents still reside. Coming from Brooklyn to Long Island was a major culture shock for me, as we were the first black family to live on this block. The first few months in Elmont were tough. I cried often and wanted to go back to Brooklyn immediately. My newly born sister was too young to play with, and I was oftentimes bored. I could only ride my bike in the driveway, and if my father parked his car there, well, the scenery didn't change much. Both my parents are from down south, and I attribute much of my upbringing to their down-home state of mind. Looking back, I think that the diversity of the neighborhood prepared me for what the real world really looked like. My neighbors to the left were Jewish, and my neighbors on the right were Italians. My childhood friends were from Thailand, and as adults, we are still friends to this day. I attended public school until my junior high school years, where I attended a very small parochial school in Franklin Square, Long Island. In high school, I attended Holy Trinity High School in Hicksville, Long Island, and graduated in 1994, aging myself. I was involved in many activities in school, such as gospel choir, creative writing, Girl Scouts, and drama. In my first major role, I played a news reporter and received many accolades for that part. I also enjoyed participating in many other community service activities in Queens. After high school, I attended Norfolk State University in Virginia. I was the first in my family to attend college. I was very sheltered as a child, so going away to school was a whole new and exciting experience for me. I enjoyed the freedom, but lacked the discipline that went along with completing my degree. After changing my major from pre-med to physical therapy to hospital administration, I grew frustrated and came back to New York to work and make money, promising to return to school and finish my degree. I knew that I wanted to help people with the skills that I had possessed, but was not sure in what capacity. In my quest to find my purpose, I worked at various jobs in retail as well as administrative assistants. I also worked in the city at a social services facility until I was let go a month to the day before the World Trade Center attacks. From that experience, I learned that rejection is oftentimes God's protection. During this time, I also interviewed to be a flight attendant with a major airline. I felt honored to be selected from 7 from the group of 50 applicants. I declined reluctantly for the position due to my parents' fear of the aftermath of the terrorist attacks in 2001. 5 years after that experience, I currently work at JetBlue Airways, where I am an air hostess, stewardess, or the most politically correct name, flight attendant. I've held this position for the past 5 years. I feel very blessed to have this job because I have the opportunity to interact with all kinds of people from all walks of life, and experience the world and how others live. On wild and crazy days where there are delays, inclement weather, and not so nice customers, I often wish I was sitting at a desk, but most days I love my job. I have the opportunity to meet people like local news reporter Chuck Scarborough, Soledad O'Brien from CNN, Gayle King, Oprah's BFF, Serena Williams, the tennis athlete, and many others. I also get to experience the beauty of the world and God's awesome glory. There are many beautiful places in the world. I wish to visit other countries as well, such as Japan, Australia, Ghana, and Dubai. I was even used in a media clip for JetBlue Airways when our president was interviewed on Larry King Live. In the clip, I was shown serving customers and giving them the JetBlue experience. I'm thankful that my hair was combed and that I had makeup on my face. I'm still waiting for my royalties, but I will take the honorable mention. I am a member of the Greater Allah Cathedral of New York, where I serve on a ministry that is dear to my heart. I serve with the Chosen Vessels Girls' Rites of Passage Ministry. This group ministers to girls aged 13 to 18 years of age from all 5 boroughs. We participate in different activities such as workshops, Bible studies, community service, and retreats. I've been a part of this ministry for almost 7 years. I speak with many girls who have once graduated, who have left the program and have now graduated from college. My ultimate career goal is to become a broadcast journalist. The old saying is hindsight is 20/20. This just makes so much sense to me when I share my goals with others. In preparation for my speech, I asked family members and friends to describe characteristics that describe me. They say that I'm outgoing, supportive, generous, unrestricted, funny, loving, caring, and sensitive. One of the main reasons I joined Toastmasters was to become a better orator and learn how to engage people. Although I often joke, I like to be taken seriously when it comes to matters that are important to me. I always struggle with the fact that my little sister and vessels that I have once mentored have graduated college before me. Although the latter point may be true, I still look up to them and often still provide them guidance. And because of this, I am held accountable. I now plan on returning to school to complete my degree. In closing, I would like to share with you something that encourages me when I tend to be discouraged. And it is a quote by Nelson Mandela. And it reads, "Our deepest fear is not that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God, and your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightening about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure about you. We were born to manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not in some of us, it's in all of us. As we let our light shine unconsciously, we give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence liberates others. I can honestly say I feel liberated now that this speech is over. And thank you for giving me the opportunity of getting to know T. Thank you."